Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes.
Hey. Ooh la la, are we win?
She go.
Ooh la la, are we win?
We go.
Ooh la la, are we win?
They go.
Ooh la la, are we win?
Okay.
Ooh la la, are we win?
Okay.
Ooh la la, are we win?
With the Dougie and all that, like. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like, where's the bread? What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. You're now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV, that's the show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, hurry on up and come on in. Over here, we deal with sports, hip-hop, interviews, entertainment, Popavisms 101, and motivation. So if that sound like something you can rock with, then before you diddy to the left and take that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and smash that notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. You get alerted when I upload the videos. And if it's not your first time, you know how we do. You know how I start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We clearly in the end game now. And we super in the end game. And we in the end game because Caesars is going hard. Like, Caesars Sports Vegas with their commercials with the comedian nigga. My new Caesars Sports app. Like, no, I mean, they threw Holly Berry. Like, no, Holly Berry. No, not Jared Goff. The real Holly Berry guy looking like Cleopatra the Third. Like, you know what I mean? Enjoy the holiday season. She don't really say too much, but she still look good enough to just be that eye candy. But shouts to Caesars. They like, yo, we gonna stop being the stepchild to this shit when really Vegas is the king of this shit. And they commercials is wild funny. Like, you're not heroes. You know what I mean? Like, you're not heroes like a sandwich. And the comedian, he wild funny. They picked the right guy to do it. But you know what it is. You know why we here. Week 14, baby. This shit is going by like this. Last week, out of the locks. Not the locks from the Yonkers. Yeah, not them. The chicken dinner locks. We went 4 out of 5, pushing the total up out of the last 30 games, 21-9. We rocking the locks right now. Like, yeah, kid, that feeling. Something like yesterday. You probably couldn't tell in the video. I was keeping it on the hush, hush. Good looking, though. Good looking to the Toronto Raptors, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Brooklyn, even the Lakers and the Pelicans. Notice I keep saying the winners, right? Yeah, we had a nice parlay yesterday. That feeling. We're going to try to keep the train rolling, though, this week. First game, Atlanta at Carolina. Matty Ice, Cam Damn Newton. Cam coming off the bye, might be a little more familiar with the system, if you will. However, this is going to be a shocker, but yeah, I'm taking Atlanta. I'm taking that 2.5, and this is the reason why I'm taking Atlanta. One, they lost. Number one, they both Dirtington, let's be clear. They got Cam back. I know he pumped some energy and some life into the organization that was on life support, like dead. And I really don't think it's going to matter. He hasn't really shown he can throw the ball yet. And so I'm going to just take the quarterback, even though he's old as hell and he's Matty Ice. I'm going to take Matty Ice. They defense is a little better. And they both 5-7. They already won. So it's no real rhyme or reason. I'm going to just take the quarterback I think that can push it down the field. Plus, Atlanta been running the ball a little bit better. So there's no real science behind this. Next game, Baltimore at Cleveland. Lamar Jackson, a.k.a. Axon Jackson, hasn't been looking like that in the last 5 weeks. Baker Mayfield, progression commercials, yeah, like get that money. Coming off a bye, was looking a little shaky, a little nervous. They've been looking bad as well. You know, he still got the Mel Gibson, Lethal Weapon, busting his arm in the locker room for $20, charging everybody to see if he can push it back in. A little healthier run game, Chubbs, and, you know, maybe they could get it together, maybe not. Everybody's just definitely saying, like, yeah, it's going to be the Browns because they're coming off the bye and because they just got to win the game. And I'm not seeing it that way. I'm looking with the side eye. I'm saying, damn, who got the better record? Who got the better quarterback? Who got the better coach? Who won the game in spite of not one, not two like LeBron, not 3, 4 turnovers by Lamar Jackson? They still won by 6. And you giving me 3? I like Lamar Jackson with that 3. Yeah, I like Lamar Jackson. Division game is going to definitely be hard for them to beat him twice, especially on the road at the Browns. But give me Lamar Jackson. Next game, Russ Cook. I mean, Russ is back, right? Russ back. Last week we had San Fran. That was one of the losses that we had. We kind of figured Russ would get it together, but we still said they had to show me, like, challenge. Let me see. Can't just take your word for it. You got to show me. You got to do something, dog. This week here, they giving 8.5. Tyrod Taylor was benched. The coaches, and they don't know what they want to do. They're evaluating the position. I know they wish Deshaun Watson was there, but he's still dealing with, you know what I mean, the 23-5 women, you know what I mean, went to the club 11 times. We don't know what's going on with him. He's not going to be back. He's not walking through that door. In the words of Rick Pitino, yeah, he's not walking through that door. Is this the game where they get right? Yeah, it is. I think it's an early game. I'm not going to be fooled with them traveling across country, if you will, and all this and all that. I think Russ is only going to get better. DJ Metcalf and them boys, they put up enough offense. The score is 41, so it make it look like it could possibly be a blowout. Yeah, I like Seattle. Next game, Kansas City, Big Red, Vegas Raiders looking real bad after the wide receivers, after Coach Gruden lost all that money. And, you know, it's not really looking good. The last time they won, last time Kansas City put up some big numbers was against the Raiders. It is a division game, so I'm a little shaky, a little nervous when I'm making these picks. It's not a best bet. It's not a lock. But I'm going to take Kansas City to roll and keep the foot on the neck. They know if they win this, they can put themselves in good position. Because I think they play like 2 more playoff teams. It's going to get a little shaky for a lot of teams coming down the stretch. Next game, last week this game messed us up. This game messed us up. Saints. Who that? Who that said they're going to beat them Saints? Like, no Drew Brees. We know that. Jets. Wilson is back after the little wrist injury or the elbow injury, whatever injury he had. I had Philly as a lock last week. They blew them out. Needed that. This week here, 2 weeks in a row at home. I'm not going to lie. I was leaning towards the Jets. Then I was like, these niggas is L. Trashington. Like, you know what I mean? Like, New York is L. Trashington. Saints is Trashington, too. They got the go-go gadget quarterback starting again. Kamara's back, if that means anything. Guess they're getting some players back. But it is like the Jets is the worst team. Could they lose by 7? I think they can, and I think they will. So I'm going to go with the Saints, cover the spread. Jets is just can't really do anything with them. Next game. What's going on, Show out with these boys, Tennessee off the bye. Shout outs to the brothers on, 149th and 3rd Avenue. Good looking. Checking the channel out and all that. Appreciate you. But Tennessee off the bye. Mike Vrabel, I think he 3-0, covering the spread. And, when you get into all the statistics on what's what and who's who, what the eye test says. The eye test says Jacksonville is L. Trashington. Sprinkle some more dirt on them. And yeah, they haven't won a road game yet. Tennessee, they need to keep the foot to the pedal. New England, number 1. They number 2. They already lost to New England. It could get a little shaky. You lose this week, and I don't see that happening. I do see them covering, and I like Tennessee. They're going to get right after the bye. They needed to get that bye, too. They needed to get the bye. Next game of the week. How about them Cowboys? Like, Cowboys in the Washington football team. Home dogs getting 4.5. The spread was, Oh, I forgot I had this shit on, not on silent. Told y'all I be getting notifications when people be uploading. I mean, I don't always check it out, but at least I get the ticker like, oh, such and such happened. So anyway, Washington home dogs. They got to play Dallas twice. They kind of making it seem like Dallas is, definitely going to win. Mike McCarthy already came out and did the Broadway Joe, like, you know what I mean? Known to do the impossible like Broadway Joe. He pretty much guaranteed the winning. I don't really see nothing wrong with what he said. It's not like he's supposed to go out there and say, oh, I don't think we got a chance. We're going to let them just take the division from us. So it's like, nah, we're going to go win this game and then we're going to get better. I think Dallas will probably win the game. That 4 and the hook, I like Washington. I know Dallas got a lot of their defensive players back. They starting to, look like what we thought they could look like defensively. Running the ball, Zeke a little banged up. Pollard, obviously Dak is the better quarterback. Let's be clear. Just home field and division games when you haven't played yet. And then in this division, the NFC least, they play each other the last merry-go-round of the season. It's like everybody going to be playing each other. Well, only really 3 teams got, a say. And Philly is on the bye, so we're going to see. But I like Washington to cover with the 4.5. I think Dallas could squeak the game out. But I won't be shocked and amazed if Washington win straight up. Won't be shocked. Next game, Detroit. Jalen Rose, your Lions got the victory last week. We didn't see them winning straight up, but we did have them with that 7. This week, the spread was 10. Now it's 11.5. It's like, all right, Teddy Bridgewater. I know y'all won a couple of games and y'all had some nice wins at home. But right now, you're not playing like you should be giving up no 11.5. And if I'm going to be hoodwinked, then I'm going to be hoodwinked. There's not no best bet or nothing like it's not no lock. But for the sake of the channel, yeah, I like Detroit with 11.5. I've been seeing the others, and it's like, yeah, they got the monkey off their back. Like, that monkey. They got the monkey off their back. Are they feeling good? Or is that a positive? Of course. Nobody want to go 0-17 with the tie. And just to have the feeling of knowing, the work you're putting in is somehow paying off. Are they going to be a little geeked off that? Yeah, I think so. Denver playing desperate. They need to win as well. I think Denver will win. I don't think they're going to cover that 11.5. Next game is New York in the house. It's Brooklyn in the house. Uptown in the house. Shallon in the house. Like, yeah. New York, are you in the house? Everybody, are you in the house? Baby, baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Giants getting 9.5 at Chargers. Last week, Chargers was a lock over Cincinnati. Even though we kind of went back and forth, but you know what it is. You see where we put the money at ultimately on the Chargers. This week, I don't really think they should be given 9.5. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they blow my Giants out by 10, 11 points, 13 points, 30 to 17, something like that, and still go. Oh, actually, the under is 43. I was leaning towards the Chargers. I'm not gonna lie, but then I'm like, maybe I'm a little gassed. Mike Glennon is playing, or it might be the other dude. I don't know, man. Giants are Super L Trashington. But I'm going to go with the points. I'm going to take Giants with that 9.5 and take my chances. Not a lock, though. Next game, San Fran at Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow off that bad loss to the Chargers. And it's like I got to go with Jimmy Pornstar. I have to go with Jimmy G over Joe Burrow. I know they lost to Seattle. I had San Fran last week. They should have probably won. I just think they're going to be the more physical team, the more poised team, the more desperate, hungry team. They 6-6. They really can't afford to lose. On the other hand, even though Cincinnati lost last week, if they lose this week, they'll still only have 6 losses, which is what San Fran is going to have now. And I think Kyle Shanahan and them, they're going to put together a better game plan. Probably going to be more physical. So I'm going to go with San Fran. That's probably going to be a lock too. Next game, this could be considered the game of the week as well, and that's Buffalo at Tampa Bay. Damn. Tom Brady licking his chops like like Aaron Rodgers, like he owned them. He owned them too. You can say that when he was with New England though. Now he with Tampa. The spread is 3.5. They coming off a short week, a hard-fought Monday game. You know, what was that Sunday night? It was winding. It was crazy. They got ran on them for 44 times, only threw the ball 3 times. And, you know, the reporters, y'all seen the interview asking the questions, and they're like, listen, bro, we going to remember that. No wind, no snow, no none of that. I think Josh Allen and the offense will hold. I think it's going to be a close game. So, therefore, I'm going with Buffalo and that 3.5. I know it's like, nah, Brady at home, Leonard Fournette going to run the ball, woo, 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 and ah. Now, I think Brady didn't win a close game. I'm going with Buffalo to come out and fight their asses off. Like, listen, we might lose, but we going to go out swinging, you know what I mean? And we going to go out like we supposed to. They might even fuck around and pull an upset. Yeah, I think Buffalo got a real chance to do it. Brady and them, if they're going to lose one more game, it's probably going to be to the Bills, and this is why. Let me look at their schedule real quick. This is why I'm taking Buffalo with the 3.5. Say they lose, they're going to be 9-4. Play the Saints. They already lost to the Saints. Now losing to the Saints again. Play the Panthers 2 times. Definitely going to beat the Panthers probably twice. And they play the Jets. Come on now. Like, they can run the table, but 3 in a row, beat the Giants, beat the Colts. That was a good victory. Covered on the road at the Falcons. Falcons is L. Trashington, even though I'm picking them. Bills, embarrassment. Like, damn it, man. I know what it's like to lose, to hear everybody saying, like, we're not going to make the playoffs. I think Bill Mafia come out strong. I don't know why. I'm just liking the Bills. Like, I like the Bills with that 3.5. Next game, last game. You see why we wearing the Aaron Rodgers, you know what I mean? Green Bay Packers, you know what I mean? Going for the green like I'm rooting for the... All right, so y'all seen what Aaron Rodgers say. Listen, I'm not backing down. The record speaks for itself, and you know, no matter what I say, my words could be used against me now. But I like Aaron Rodgers to cover and to win. The spread is 11.5. It was 10.5. Justin Fields is back. I don't think that really makes a big difference. Yes, he can, you know, elude some tackles, the offensive line, and try to make it happen. Can the defense stop Aaron Rodgers enough to keep pace? I don't know. Now, to the Bears' credit, they haven't really got blown out this year. It's only like a few games where I've seen where they lost by more than 10. In fact, when they lost to Aaron Rodgers last time, it was 24-14. I just don't see them being able to keep up. I see Green Bay defense causing some havoc, forcing a turnover or two. And yeah, Sunday night, I think they get blown out. I like Green Bay to cover. Last game, because I don't really be covering it, because it's Monday, is Rams at Arizona. Arizona giving 2.5. Rams, everybody's like, they got to win. They lost. Woo, 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 I'm like, nah, Arizona Cardinals is still the best team in football to me, record-wise. And, yeah, I just think, I don't think the Rams got what it takes to win. I'm glad that it's 2.5 and not 3. So that means they could win by, you know, a field goal. I'm not really impressed off what the Rams did. I think they beat Jacksonville. The teams that they beat, they supposed to beat them. We had the Rams last week. Yes. This weekend, I like Arizona. Let's get to the locks real quick. You know what I mean? Not the locks from Yonkers. Y'all know the locks we talking about. The locks that get us the winner chicken dinners. I'm going to be surprised by these locks, though. First lock, Baltimore. Baltimore over Cleveland Browns. Like, Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. I think they clean up the mistakes. Lamar Jackson is the better quarterback, and I think Harbaugh is the better coach. They're going to find a way to win. And you're giving me 3. Baltimore's the lock. That's 1. Next lock, San Fran. These are the road warriors. San Fran over Cincinnati, same thing. Jimmy Pornstar G over Burrow. Kyle Shanahan over the coaches of Cincinnati. I think they be more physical. I think they make the less mistakes. I think they win by 3. Yeah, definitely. Next game, Rodgers, Sunday Night Football. You're going to have to wait for this one. Aaron Rodgers, game to cover. This is a lock. You could book it. Stephen A, like, niggas looking at you real sideways. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, but I'm just saying a lot of other people, they looking at you with the side eye like, damn, bro, no bro code. You know what I mean? Green Bay. Next game. It's a toss-up, but really it's not a toss-up. Tennessee Titans, I'm going to take them off the bye, playing against one of the worst teams in the NFL. Give me Tennessee all day, -8.5. Mike could tease it down to like 5.5, but I like Tennessee with the -8.5. Last game here, this is another toss-up. Was going to go with the Washington, but they kind of due for a loss. Was going to go with the Saints, but the Jets got me a little shaky, a little nervous. I like Saints, but not for the lot. So we're going to go with Russ Cook. They should be able to beat Patty Mills. I'm just playing Spurs, but they should be able to beat the other Mills, the quarterback for the Texans. I think Seattle get right, and I think they win. So these are the locks right here. Baltimore, San Fran, Tennessee, Green Bay, Seattle. That's 5 golden rings. We're going to see if we can go 5 for 5. You know what it is. You was just tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. That be the show. We live. We rolling. We unscripted. We authentic. That feeling back up in here. One more game. Yeah, kid.